What's up, y'all? So I'm at the movies right now, and I'm going to see a Scream Unseen at AMC. It's something they do when it comes to mystery movies on Mondays, where it's Screen Unseen, but this is a Scream Unseen because it's a horror movie, perfect for the Halloween time. The movie that I hope it is, though, because I don't know what it is. I haven't looked on Twitter or Reddit or anything. I really hope it's Shelby Oaks. I don't know of any other horror movie that's coming out like within the next couple of weeks that's R-rated and everything. I'm gonna say more about how Chris Stuckmann, the director and writer of it, really has impacted me, but I just want to make sure, of course, that it is Shelby Oaks. And so I'll say plenty after I see it. I'm going to give a quick out of the theater reaction that's like 1 minute. And then, of course, I'll save something at the end that's like a minute long also about how Chris has just really impacted me and everything. So I'm going to report back. Hopefully, it is Shelby Oaks. I will be back after seeing the movie. So I can finally say it after waiting all these years. I finally saw Shelby Oaks. And off rip, and this is just my honest opinion, I swear I'm not having a bias. I like this movie a lot. Really good directorial debut. I really feel like with indie horror, that's kind of the way to go when it comes to trying to get your stories told like first. And honestly, the actress who played Mia, Camille Sullivan, I think is her name, phenomenal job. Like a lot of the heavy lifting in this movie is on her. There's a scene, I'm not spoiling anything, but there's a scene where she is by herself. And I love when movies that have silent sequences are able to pull it off, and they pulled it off well with that. How I feel about the ending, and I don't want to ruin anything, but I feel like there's going to be some YouTube explained videos, ending explained, videos like that. But for me, I personally enjoyed this movie a lot. So I didn't really have much more to say except for the fact that I am a proud owner of Chris Stuckmann's book, Anime Impact. He is partially one of the reasons I got into anime. I got into anime late, but he's one of the reasons. And I also have a digital copy of Film Buff's Bucket List. I need to get a physical copy if they're around. But one thing in particular, too, with Chris, I tweeted this to him years ago. And when he was on Twitter, he actually responded, but his Twitter deactivated. So that's unfortunate. But still, he has seen the tweet. And it's really cool the fact that somebody who I'm inspired by watching his content and really did provide like a safe space to be able to talk about movies when a lot of people, even still to this day, some kind of look at me funny when it comes to me knowing all this stuff about movies and everything. But in the world that we're in, point blank period, we need movies in our lives. We need art, we need video games, we need music, we need paintings, museums, you name it. And I'm always just gonna have a love for cinema, and I'm so glad that Chris is part of the reason. To see him just go from a kid who saw Spider-Man, Minority Report, and Signs years later, talking about movies on YouTube, building a community, putting out books, talking about anime, video games, TV shows, interviews, then finally making his film crowdfunded, and it's finally out, and I was able to see it in a theater. It just makes me happy to see Chris come so far into just his love for cinema. And I hope he still puts out other films in the future as a part of TV shows. I know he said he's still involved with YouTube, so that's good. But Chris, if you're watching this, congratulations. You made a kid from the Bay Area. Proud to see that you just did this in your hometown. So it inspires me. We'll see what I end up creating just because of a film like this. So yeah, y'all, just happy that I was able to see Shelby Oaks. And even if you don't know what this is, just go out and see it going cold. You won't be disappointed.